Well, we are less than 24 hours out from a long day in the kitchen for some and a long day at work for firefighters.
Yeah, and while we're loosening our belts, first responders are tightening theirs for the busiest day of the year. And one of the biggest offenders, those deep fryers.
Yeah, our Mike Holden is live from the Parma Fire Station with a demo of what can go wrong. Good morning, Mike.
Danita, John, good morning to you. And you know, history really repeats itself. It seems like every single Thanksgiving we talk about these deep fried turkey mishaps, and that's why we're back here this morning. TJ, Public Information Officer with Station 3, City of Parma. What do we have going down right now?
So what we're trying to simulate is a oil fire, a deep fried turkey oil fire. Unfortunately, we left Holden in charge of getting the oil up to temperature, so it's a little bit lower than what we'd like. Optimal cooking temperature for a deep fried turkey is 350 degrees. We're at about 270 to 280 right now. So what we're doing right now is we're going to lower that turkey in the safest way that we can.
And Captain, hit it. We'll slowly drop that in there right now as we have Kenny zoom in and show you. This is still a slightly frozen bird that we're about to drop in here live on TV. And as we're lowering it in, you can see the oil is spilling over. And what's happening now, TJ?
So right now, that oil, if it were up to a full temperature, it's boiling over into the flame. That flame gives it potential to catch anything with that's in contact with that oil on fire. So if you throw a frozen turkey inside of that oil and drop that turkey in there, that oil would come out exponentially and burn quickly. It'd catch anything that it's in contact with on fire as well. So safety precautions for that would be, make sure that you're not on a surface that's combustible. We're simulating wood here like it would be on your deck,
step
or
back
perhaps
a little farther too, because now you can see, as Kenny provides these live pictures, the flames are shooting out from underneath that bottom portion of the deep fryer. That oil is still spilling over, and I think perhaps what you said the biggest mishap people do is they fill this thing to the brim with the oil. Correct. And then don't expect the turkey to really just submerge in there and splash everything out.
It's positive displacement, so that turkey is displacing the oil in the fryer. That's boiling over, and then it's going to come into contact with that flame and has the potential to catch that oil on fire with that flame. Now, due to the low viscosity of the oil, it takes a little bit longer, but if that oil were extremely hot, imagine what could happen if that oil were to catch your deck on fire. So keep these turkey fryers away from any combustibles. Always make sure that your flame, we always recommend that your flame is out as you're lowering the turkey in, and safely lower that turkey in. We're able to use a contraption where we hooked up a rope to lower the
like
turkey in.
A pulley system.
Correct.
Over here.
Now, a lot of people will take their turkey, drop it in themselves, they get splashed by the oil, and then it drops in all of a sudden.
Third-degree burns.
Third-degree burns.
We'll wrap you after this. Thank you again for doing this. The one key piece of advice, what do you want people to know this morning as they plan on doing this tomorrow? Just the number one takeaway, because these calls multiply, right?
Always be safe. Make sure you're doing it away from any combustibles. Have a fire extinguisher there, and use safe practices. If you're in doubt, a simple Google will tell you how to do it effectively.
Cool. Thank you so much, as always. We really appreciate your help.